guys. I know I look like shit. I'm sorry. I don't altogether look like shit, but I just did not feel like dressing up today. I made some noodles, and I hope you liked my mukbang yesterday. I thought about not making one today, but I was like, you know what? I can't leave my audience hanging. I can't leave my subscribers hanging, because you guys do matter to me. I mean, I know a lot of YouTubers say that, but then you watch their content and you're like, even if you're not a subscriber, you've all had that experience where you go to the channel and the person's like, you guys mean so much to me. Then you watch the video after they say that, and it's like, what was that? So I have some noodles. I know they look rank. I know they look just kind of messed up. Bear with me. I have these seasoned and sauced so much, and then I have chicken pieces in it. So let's get going with this, shall we? I wanted to put like pieces of chicken breast in it, but my mom cooked them all, and it's her food, so I can't really be like, why did you do that? Trust me, when I get money, I'm gonna be making better food. Trust me, it's just gonna be a fact. I'll have mushrooms and avocados all the time. I'll have more, fresh stuff. Probably. Like, I feel like it's totally ridiculous that foods are more expensive when they're less calories. I know in the scheme of things, less calories for less money, or more calories for less money, is technically a bargain in what your body needs, because, you need calories to exist, you need calories to, live, but it's kind of annoying when you want to eat healthy. I think that each calorie that something is should be the amount, like the cents that it costs. And if it's 0 calories, or it's very few calories, and it's a large item, it should just be $1 automatically. Like, that way if something's $2.50, if it's 250 calories, 390 calories, it's $3.90 or $2.50, you know what I mean? But if it's 100 calories, it's $1. Or if it's very little calories, 50 cents automatically. I seasoned this really well, and it has taste to it. It has a good taste to it, but I expected it to be overpowering. Like, I expected it to kill me when I took the first bite. Nope. It's perfect. I mean, look at that lump of noodle. Look at the lump of noodle.
To make sure you find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago. I frequent Hartford. My doctor recommended Prilosec OTC 7 years ago.
I put barbecue sauce, buffalo sauce, sriracha, I put chili powder, I put like half the packet of the actual ramen flavoring. I put chili powder. I already said that, didn't I? Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. And then I put, okay, let me redo that. I took and I put a little bit of the seasoning packet, Mrs. Dash garlic and herb, and chili powder together for the seasoning. Then for the sauce, I put sriracha, buffalo wing sauce, and barbecue sauce. And then I have these chicken pieces, which are popcorn chicken. I had some of that earlier today. Like, I literally eat this kind of stuff. I used to eat it a lot more, but now I barely eat it.
Your insurance company won't replace the full value of your total new car. The guy says you picked the wrong insurance plan. No. I picked the wrong.
They're spicy, they're tangy, they're very full flavored. I have minced garlic in there too, which Some people hate garlic, but garlic's, like, good for you. One of those things, it's like... So there's these two game shows that I like. One is The Price is Right, and right now Drew Carey hosts that. And the other one is Let's Make a Deal, and Wayne Brady hosts that. If you don't like Wayne Brady, you're probably racist, because there literally is no reason not to like him. He's funny, and he's cool. So if you don't like him, I don't care about you. No, but I want them to do an episode where Wayne Brady hosts The Price is Right and Drew Carey hosts Let's Make a Deal. But I feel like that kind of thing could only happen once, and then people would be like, well, that fucking sucked. Because there's a difference in energy levels at The Price is Right and Let's Make a Deal. By the way, my cat was she wasn't being a bitch, but we were just joking. And she scratched me, and that hurts a lot more than it should because of where it's at. It's where my hand bends, right there. So, it moves, and there's like, I don't know if you can see, but when my hand bends, that's where the crease is. Which means there's something poking it every time I move my hand in the slightest. I kind of want to strain these noodles off, and then heat them back up, and then come back. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It's not that it's bad, it's just... I feel like my stomach's going to hate me later, even if I don't think it tastes horrible. So give me a second. So, now that my chicken bites are all soggy, because I had to redo it, and I didn't take them out, let's try this again with less seasoning on it. Like, we've all had that experience, though, where we eat something and we're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Then later on, our stomach's like, you shouldn't have done that to me. Heat this up again. Hi guys, I'm back. And I just want to show you these cookies that I made. Aren't they cute? Oh my god. So my mom makes these cookies called raisin filled cookies, and she makes them with the same kind of dough that I made these with. But she fills hers with fucking raisin goop, which we all know I don't like raisins. I put chocolate inside of them, and then I put it on them, and then I have one here that's like completely covered in chocolate, which I had to pry off the plate that it was originally on. But I'm going to take a bite out of one of those. I've eaten several of them already, but I'm going to take a bite out of one of those on camera, and it'll probably be the one that's covered in chocolate because I just want more of an effect. Let's be honest, I'm here for theatrics. I don't know, guys. I just feel blessed by my audience lately. I'm hoping to gain more subscribers slowly and gradually, and gain viewership, and, always give me feedback. Like, I love the comments you guys give me. Like, I've only had to remove a few that were spam, because this lady, literally, her name was, like, Teddy Bear Lady or something, and she linked me to a channel of a dude doing guitar riffs and vlogs, and it wasn't even her, and I was like, I have no time for you, because she's like, here's my shenanigans. I'm like, bitch, that ain't you. I basically have it set to filter out anything that says, check this out, or, hey, will you... So, if you sincerely want me to look at your channel, I look at them, but they're set to, be given to me. Not because I want to automatically, like, ban everybody that gives me that kind of, comment, but because some of them, you're gonna get banned because you're sending me spam. And I'm sure you guys don't like reading through my comments and seeing somebody go, hey, did you ever hear this? Did you hear about this band? Blah, blah. And if I look at I always look at them, okay, usually, because I don't get sent a lot of them at one time. So I look at them and then I'm like, oh, it's not my taste, blah, blah, blah. And if I look at it and it's absolute bullshit, like that one was, I'm going to ban you from commenting or block you or whatever it is, and I'm going to I'm going to make a record of it being spam. I'm going to report it as spam. I just saw the stupidest commercial ever. This woman is standing next to one of those deer that people prop up in their yard. And it's like a decoration. She's like, I saved hundreds. And this woman's like, I just had to have it. And she gestures over and the camera pans over to a car. Well, it doesn't pan over. It cuts to a car. I'm like... There has to be some kind of, like, deal where they get more money when they sell a car during Christmas. Like, they get more commission. Maybe they don't necessarily charge you more, but... you know, certain things about it cost more. Or they get commission for selling it during Christmas. I don't know. But every car dealer around here has to be like, oh, well, we have a sale going on, blah, blah, blah. But, like, we know you have a fucking sale going on. It's Christmas. Everyone has a fucking sale going on, dude. Like, everyone does. This is such a random mukbang, by the way. I'm literally eating noodles with popcorn and chicken in it. And I'm gonna bite into one of these lovely cookies over here. Don't they look cute, though, guys? I'm biting into the one that has chocolate all over it. I've eaten too many of them already. I accounted for them slightly, but I didn't make any more. There's only a few left. I didn't eat a bunch of them, I just didn't make very much. Because I had a plan of what I wanted to do with my cookies, and I made those cookies that I wanted to make. And you know what?
Any paper means something different where you're from. Valerie, what do you do? I'm a loan processor for a mortgage company. Well, nice to meet you. Breathe, it's okay. You already made it. You're here. You're here. And last but not least, Douglas. Yes, sir. What do you do, sir? I'm a heavy
Like, I don't know. It's such a weird mukbang that I'm doing today. I think I'm probably just gonna call this a random mukbang because... And I'm sorry that my mukbangs are kind of stagnating a little bit. I don't want that to happen, but when I get money and, you know, have the ability to get better, I'm just gonna bite some chocolate off the side. I put Hershey's chocolate inside of them, but you can use whatever kind of, like, whatever you want. And it took so much. Like, I'll read the recipe off. This is such, like, an insane recipe, guys. Okay, 3 eggs, 1 cup of Crisco, 1 cup of butter, 1.5 cups of sugar, a half cup of brown sugar, 6 tablespoons of milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 6 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of baking soda. And it says mix and chill for at least 1 hour. And you add 3 cups with the mixer. Once you have like all the wet ingredients mixed in, you mix the baking powder, the baking soda, and the salt with the flour. And I slowly added like 3 cups with the mixer. And as I got down to the last cup or so, I was adding a little bit of the milk and a little bit of the vanilla so it would blend in easier. And then when I got to the last, like, 2 cups of flour, I said, fuck it, because I used a spoon for the last, like, I was going to use a spoon for the last 3 cups. But I said, fuck it, and started using my hands. And that's why I have 2 dough logs. This is the dough that it makes. This is what they look like when they're cooked. But I have 2 dough logs in the freezer right now. And I didn't show that process because it was a mess, and it would have been hard to film, and I just... But you can take that recipe and rewind this video and slowly write down what I say as I read it off. It's good dough, it is, and you could technically use it to make cookies, any kind of cookie. You could use it for sugar cookies, but she uses it to make raisin cookies, and I just used it to make these. So, I'm going to eat one of those after I'm done with these, so I better hurry up. I want to go on a game show so bad. Just to see if I can win anything. You know what I mean? Like, but if I go on a game show, I want to go on Let's Make a Deal or Deal or No Deal. If you don't know what Deal or No Deal is, you basically pick one box, or one suitcase, should I say, and then that's what's yours. And then you slowly pick other ones throughout the game. And when you knock off, you know, once you take 6 out the first, you pick yours, and then you pick 6 more. And then the banker, nobody really knows who that is, calls, and the host picks up the phone, and he's like, oh, well, here's your offer. And what they're trying to do is give you money so that you stop playing, so that you don't take home the $1 million. But if you take out a major amount, like let's say $500,000, the offer drops. And some people have, like, played the whole way through to go home with, like, $500, which is not bad. I mean, that's still more money than you probably walked on that stage with. But if I was on there and I got an offer for, like, $20,000, I'd be like, I'm good. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Especially if there was, like, okay, more than $20,000. If I got, like, they'll get an offer of, like, $100,000 and be like, no, keep going. $200,000, keep going. $300,000, keep going. Then they choose the $1 million and it's off the board and it goes down to, like, $100,000 again. And, like, it goes $1 million, $750,000, $500,000, $250,000, and so on and so forth, until it gets to 1 cent. Which is, like, there's, like, $5 and then 1 cent, or $5, $1, and then 1 cent, I forget. You can play it online, on certain websites. Or if you want to know what it's like to play online, that is. I would also like to be on Family Feud, but it's kind of like you have to have, like, 4 people with you, and I have a 4-person family, so I'd have to get somebody else. I'd probably take my cousin Kayla, to be honest. She's not as close to me as, like, my mom, my dad, my brother would be, but she's smart. I feel like she's smart. Like, she's not, like, a genius, but she's definitely not. She's, like, smarter than a lot of people. And again, it would just be for, like, fun to see if I could win anything. But her last name isn't Dunn, so that wouldn't work. Do you guys like these videos where I sit and eat? I've been seeing videos, like, I only watched one. I think I already talked about this. It was fucking people eating 10,000 calories. Like, 10,000 fucking calories. Why? Here I am just trying to be healthy and, like, going over my calories a little bit and feeling bad, and you're eating 10,000 fucking calories. What is... How do you not have heart disease? And I know that some of these people doing this don't do that every day, but other ones, they do. If you're a bodybuilder and you've worked your whole life to look like a fucking raisin, I'm not going to fault you for eating 10,000 calories a day, because you are going to actually use it. You need it to keep up what you're doing. And by the way, that raisin comment, I realize some bodybuilders don't look like that, but the ones that you see on stage, when they show like a clip of them in like a YouTube video or in like a show, where they're all oiled up and they're tan and like their muscles look gross, you look like a fucking raisin to those people. Okay, the people that actually do, you know what I'm talking about. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, and it's men and women. They look like a raisin or they look like a fucking sweet potato. I don't think, and I know that there are bodybuilders that go on stage to look good bodybuilders, like the modeling ones that wear the fucking Speedo and shit and go on stage and get judged and get claps and get applause, and then there's ones that actually go to these competitions and see if they can lift 800 pounds in one fell swoop, or more. Those people, I have a lot more respect for, because they're actually using their muscles for something. Yeah, they might live at the gym, but chances are they also have a job that's labor intensive, and they, use their muscles to also do physical labor. And a lot of them look like real fucking people that just happen to be really strong. Like, I can't think of anybody, but I've watched a few of those, like, lumberjack competitions on TV. And the dudes are lifting, like, so much, but they look like real fucking people. Like, they don't look like the ones that stand on stage and go, and I have more respect for someone that's actually using it to lift than someone who's just using it to, like, model. Like, get out of my face. You look disgusting. Your thighs look like a fucking ham that just came out of the oven. You look fucking disgusting. I know I'm gonna get flack for that. Someone's gonna be like, you're just jealous because you're fat and obese and all you can do is eat on camera. God, no. Fine. If that is the best thing you can think of to comment back at me for me having an actual opinion that you don't like, well, good luck getting an F in science class. Because you're probably 10 years old. And if you're not, that's even worse. But yeah, it's almost time to rip into this cookie. Noodles are so simple, and yet they're so awesome because there's all kinds of noodles everywhere. And no matter where you live in the world, you probably have access to noodles. If you don't, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that in a rude way. Like, I just want to address something, okay? You see how my eyebrows are right now? I don't have anything in them. When I do this, they fall out. I don't have anything in them. And they still look really dark. Don't they? I've had those kind of fucking eyebrows since I was like 12. When it wasn't popular. When everyone had them plucked to the fucking nines and like had just a little line. Like the teardrop / Nike symbol fucking brows. where it's bigger here for half a second, then it's just a line. And some people still have those because they believe it looks right on their face. You know what you look like? There used to be these ads for these 900 numbers that used to play on certain TV networks. Not necessarily HBO, but like USA and things like that. And it would say, pick up the phone, or it had something like, it had this like, and I think she's dead now, so I don't mean her any disrespect. Because I think she literally just did it as an ad. She wasn't actually one of the people that did like the phone sex. If you do phone sex, whatever, but. Yeah, but. That's who you look like. Like one of those like phone sex models on one of those fucking commercials. If you have your eyebrows done like that. Now it's time to tear into one of these cookies. It's got a lot of chocolate on it. Like, what the frick is in my eyeball?
What happened to your eyeball?
I just got itchy. Enough of the interruptions. Let's get into this cookie, shall we? That's so good. I'm shaky. I don't know why.
Our advanced skincare formula instantly smooths and transform your lips. Chapstick, put your lips first.
My dad and I have the same eyes, same nose, same tongue.
They're so good, guys.
He's had moderate Alzheimer's disease, the same never quit attitude.
But
Asks his doctor about once a day.
they're so calorie dense.
Nemzuric is approved for moderate to
I love how the Hershey's melted, but because it wasn't like eaten right away, it like went back to its original shape. Like, can you see that?
disease progression. Don't take it allergic to memantine, donepezil, piperidine, or any of the ingredients in Nemzuric. Tell the doctor about any conditions, including heart, lung, bladder, kidney, or liver problems, seizures, stomach ulcers, or
It's so bad for me.
Serious side
But
effects may occur, including muscle problems.
okay, maybe it's not cooked there the whole way.
Taking more stomach acid, which may
No,
cause ulcers,
they're just soft in the middle because
difficulty urinating, seizures, and worsening of lung problems.
they're good. They're cooked.
Headache, diarrhea, dizziness, loss of appetite, and bruising. Dad and I share a lot of moments.
Like I said, rewind this video, go back and get that recipe, and then make some of your own.
Ask about Nemzuric today.
If you start with pure peppermint,
Tell me how they turn out.
peppermint bark sweeter,
Because, you know, these are pretty bomb.
tastes better.
And I got 2 other logs of dough in the...
Flavors you trust to delight your guests, even the special ones. Pure tastes better.
Spoiler alert! Right now, Toys R Us has Shopkins you can't get anywhere else. Like the new Shopkins All-Star Collection that has a sneak peek of Season 7 toys. I'm really glad you
I don't need chocolates for Christmas. I'm just gonna eat these. So thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate it when you like and you comment and you subscribe.
I'm being so serious right now. I really want
I have to go do dishes. Do you see this? I have chocolate sticking to my lips more than normal because they're chapped. And ever since I worked at the pig farm, I've had this era. Can you see that line right here? Get chapped like every year since then.
There's no fooling Dad. I know that WhatsApp. I've used that WhatsApp. I know where that WhatsApp ends up.
And why is this so good, guys? I forgot my train of thought. But, like, it sticks to my lips because my lips are chapped, so it gets where it's chapped and just hangs there.
live life comfortably.
Now, I know how gross that is. But yeah, make sure to check out all the links in the description. Like I always say that, but I think some of you guys just aren't hearing me. Check out the links in the description, y'all. It'll be worth your time. It'll be worth your while. It'll make your life better. And the next time I do a Q&A, you'll be able to talk to me more easily.
How are you? Excellent. Theo, where are you from? I'm from Rochester, Minnesota. Rochester, Minnesota. And what do you do in Rochester, Minnesota?
After I get this job going and I have money, I want to get wings from a few different places. I want to get like a half dozen from a few different places and then eat them on camera. It'll be a proper mukbang because I'll be eating more than I normally do. I may do that for New Year's. I don't know. Depends on if I'm working by that or not. And I want to do that. I want to get wings from like at least 4 different places. And then I want to sit there and answer you guys' questions on camera while I chow down on some wings.
I don't know. Don't you know?
Oh, did you not, Connie?
My energy's down. I feel really tired.
Here's some candy.
But yeah, I'm gonna go now. See you guys in the future. Sorry about that. See you guys. I really appreciate all of you.